Ken Kraetzer, Cam Vets Media, Brady. Small, great to see you, Army Junior Center. It was like two portions of the game. When Kale was in, kind of struggled, but then Dwayne went in, and it really seemed to light a fire on the offense. Tell us a little bit about the dynamics working with the two quarterbacks in the game.
Yeah, obviously they're both very good quarterbacks, and D. Cole came in and they've made a lot of good plays for us. Kale's also a very good quarterback, so I'm comfortable playing with both of them. So, whoever's in the game, they're just going to lead us and help our offense move.
We got to ask you about Briggs Bartosh run at the end of the first quarter, 75 yards, one play, 75-yard drive, ran to your left. Tell us about the play.
Yeah, great call by Coach Worley, trusting us to dominate up front, and Briggs did a great job hitting the hole and used his getaway speed to go score on touch. So that was definitely big for our offense. Big momentum shift in the game to allow us to get on the board and continue to keep scoring.
And then you had three 75-yard drives in the game. The first one. Briggs Bartosh was 75 yards on one play. But then you had the second quarter touchdown on the pass from Dwayne Coleman to Samari Howard, 17 yards. And then Dwayne Coleman scored on a 5-yard run to finish a 17-play drive in the beginning of the fourth quarter. And then the 68-yard pass play to Brady Anderson from Dwayne Coleman. How did it feel like the offense really got in sync? Going down the field 4 times for touchdowns.
Yeah, we knew as an offensive unit that we had to bring our team back and make some plays and get in the box. So that's a tribute to Coach Worley. We caught a great game, putting us in positions to make plays and score touchdowns. So, and obviously the offensive guys on the unit did a great job making plays when we needed them.
Well, you only passed the ball 14 times. Balance 68 times rushing. Is it a difference for you when you hear it's going to be a pass play? Does something different in your mind come to mind? Do you smile when it's a pass play, or does it not make a difference whether it's a run block or it's going to be a pass block?
We treat our pass plays the same as run, right? We're not a passive offensive line. We're very aggressive, and we pride ourselves on it. So pass or run, it doesn't matter. We're going to have the results the same way.
Just tell us, how is your year? I mean, this is a big week balancing academics and football. How do you do it? How's it been going for you academically?
Yeah, I mean, it's been challenging, but I have great teachers that are willing to help me and work with me. And being my third year here, you find ways to get work done early, so that way you don't have to worry about it on the road, and best set yourself up for success.
Anything in the defense of East Carolina that stands out?
Yeah, they're a very good defense. They were a good defense last year. They're very good up front. Good linebackers, same as last year. I think their D coordinator does a great job with that defense. So it's going to be a great challenge for us. We're excited for the opportunity to go play them on Thursday.
Thank you, Brady. Good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you.
We'll go to Sal Inverdonato first on Zoom. Sal, go ahead.
Hey, Brady, how's it going? How do you feel the offensive line is coming together? It seems like Kansas State, you guys really the 82 plays that you ran, and then if you guys didn't turn the ball over, it seemed like you guys were really moving the ball and having success, and that usually goes through the offensive line. How do you think you guys are improving throughout the last couple of games?
Yeah, obviously I feel like we've been doing a good job week to week, continuing to learn from mistakes prior and keep getting better. Obviously, we're nowhere near where we need to be. We pride ourselves on every turnover. It's on us. There's something that we could have done better to avoid that from happening. So, it takes a hard look in the mirror for all of us to, watch the film and just learn from it and continue to keep getting better each week.
The success you guys had last year, I know it's a new year, but having those 2 close games, those overtime losses, is that a little humbling for you, or is that where you can pick off and learn a lot of stuff off those lessons to help you maybe even on Thursday?
I would just say it's fuel to the fire, right? 2 games that we put ourselves in opportunities to win and just fell short. But we're not going to get discouraged. We're just going to go back to the drawing board and learn from mistakes. We have a big game coming up this Thursday, so once we watch the film, we move on and it's on to the next week.
Do you like having the Thursday night game and a little less time and, getting back on the field more earlier to try to get that winning taste back?
Yeah, I mean, I have no preference, whether it's Thursday, Saturday. I'm just going to go out there. Me and my teammates, we're going to go out there and play whenever we're told to play. But we're just excited for the opportunity.
What's your confidence level on you guys bouncing back?
Oh yeah, I mean, we never feel like we're out of the fight, right? We believe we're a good football team. We fell short twice, but stuff happens, so we're just going to move forward from it and keep getting better each week. And the brotherhood aspect really is going to come together, in moments of bad times. So we're, like I said, we're going to move forward from it. Big game on Thursday, and that's what we're focused on this week.
Thanks, good luck on Thursday.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We'll go next to Ken McMillan. Ken, go ahead. Ken, go ahead. We'll go
Sorry
back.
about that.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry. Brady, normally you guys have Mondays off, but today was a lighter practice, Coach told us earlier. But can you feel the difference being out there today on Monday after a tough game Saturday and then Sunday and Monday?
I mean, yeah. We had a very heavy load on the offense. I think we had like 83 snaps. But we don't use that as an excuse. It just gives us time. Really makes us prioritize our time. Getting treatment, getting our bodies right. And I thought we had a great practice today. Coming out there, working out the soreness, and yeah.
One thing that last year was almost a given. You guys would come out and you would score on the first and second possessions every game, but that has not been the case this year. What's the level of concern from you guys, the offense in general?
I wouldn't say we're very concerned. Obviously, we pride ourselves on starting fast, but sometimes it doesn't happen that way. But we don't get discouraged. We keep playing. We play a tough brand of football, and it takes 4 quarters to win a game.
I know you guys have a job to do, but the fact that you're playing Thursday night and you're the only game being played Thursday night, as a college football guy, how cool is that you guys get the spotlight?
It's a good feeling. A lot of people will be watching, which is awesome, but we don't really focus on that. We're focused on getting in the film room, practicing, getting ready for East Carolina. We're just super excited for the opportunity to play on Thursday night.
But I'm sure family and friends must take notice.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Cale Helms stepped in the game late against Tarleton, stepped into the game late again the other day. Just tell me about what it's like to have Cale come into the huddle at that stage of the game. What's his command presence? What's it like? Did he say anything?
Cale's a warrior, man. Obviously it didn't go well for him in the first quarter, but one thing about Cale, he never gets discouraged, right? And he's always ready for the moment. So when Deco went down late in the game, he was ready to take snaps with me when Deco was getting up, and that just shows the type of guy he is, how resilient he is, and the whole team trusts him no matter what. Obviously it was a slow start for him, and he knows that. But one thing about him, he's always going to come back and work harder each week. So we trust Cale and Deco a lot, and whoever's in at quarterback, we know they're going to do a great job for us.
And with that in mind, Dwayne stepped into the game the other day and really kind of, maybe I'm using the wrong term, but really seemed to calm the team down. And you guys, of course, had a lot of success offensively the rest of the game. What was it like to see Deco go in there at that point?
Yeah, like I said, Deco is a great ball player. He does a lot. He offers a lot of things for this offense. He's quick, throws a good ball, and both quarterbacks are have a good demand. With leading this offense. So, like I said, whoever's in at quarterback, they do a great job. But Deco stepping up and getting us in the end zone, throughout the game was awesome.
Coach Munkin said today that no decision's been made on the quarterback situation. It's not going to be a game time situation. So obviously today, tomorrow, maybe even as early as Wednesday, it's important for them to establish who's going to be starting quarterback. From your standpoint, though, as an offensive line, is that difficult to have to not know who your guy's going to be until Tuesday or Wednesday?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, we trust both quarterbacks a lot, and whoever gets in the game and whoever's the starter, we know they're going to do a great job for us. And yeah.
Couple more, and we're going to go to JJ.
Thank you.
Ken, go ahead. Oh, you're good. Perfect. JJ, now go ahead.
Great, thank you. Obviously, the offensive line's been getting a lot of praise this season through the first 3 games. How do you guys yourselves assess how your performance has been, and do you guys see any room for improvement?
Yeah, I'm happy where we're at right now. I think we've been doing a pretty decent job up front. Nowhere near where we want to be. We have so much room for improvement, which is a good thing. It shows that we're just going to keep getting better each week. And we take a lot of pride in this offense and this unit, and we put everything on us, good or bad. So we're just going to keep getting better each week.
You guys have been doing well outside of the red zone, but for some reason the red zone has been a little bit more inconsistent up front with the clean pockets. Is there anything you guys are noticing that's different, or is it just sticking to the fundamentals?
Yep. We watch on film if there's a bad play, we just learn from it, go into the film room, and just keep getting better each week.
Obviously, against NTexas, you guys helped create a lot of large runs. How do you build on that success going to East Carolina?
Yep. East Carolina's great defense. They're going to be tough up front. But we're excited for the challenge, and we're just going to keep getting better each week and building off each game.
Perfect. Thanks, Brady.
Perfect. Thanks, Brady.
Recording
Thanks, Brady.
stopped.
All right, we'll go to Cody Worley next, offensive coordinator.